Welcome in. Happy full moon. Hang on, there's a hair on my mouth. Can't find it. Got it. Thank you for sharing, Yarvison. How are you? Breathing in. Breathe out down to the ground. Connecting with earth. Leela, how are you? Welcome in. Are we ready for tonight? Are we ready for this beautiful energy of Leo? Letting yourself ground and center, and let me share with a few more people as well. I know I've got a few missing here. How's everyone feeling tonight with this energy? I love this Leo energy. I am good, thank you for asking. To me, this energy, like I said the other night and last night, I feel like it just feels very warm, it feels very positive, it feels very forward thinking. Like this is the full moon to get you moving forward with that courage, with that optimism, with that that thought of, well, what's possible? Just always thinking of what can be is what it feels like tonight. So again, breathing into that root chakra, making sure we're grounded as we travel through this super confident, this bright, this warm energy. Thank you for the heart, me, Leela. Breathing in, breathing out down to the ground, anchoring in. I give myself permission to be rooted in who I am. I give myself permission to be rooted in the work that I do. Thank you for sharing the live, Leela. I give myself permission to flourish in my own energy. Really getting into those lower chakras first, like we normally do. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel free. I want you to feel like you're gonna have fun traveling through this energy. And thank you all for liking the live and sharing the live. That helps it get out to people who are trying to find their way here, because I don't think the notifications work all the time, which happens, I suppose. Oops, I was trying to share it too. Oh, Leela, I am so sorry. Yeah, I don't know why the notifications don't work really much, it seems like, anymore. Kind of interesting. Honey, welcome in. How have you been? How are we feeling? This Leo energy I'm loving. I love the warmth, I love the vibrancy, I love the confidence. I mean, this is the kind of energy I really love to do things in, because it just feels so effortless. Welcome in as we set up the space. We turn down the music just a tiny bit. I give myself permission to release from all spaces and places any doubt about my capabilities. Alyssa, I am good. How are you? I actually feel quite awake today. This Leo energy I'm loving. It's bright, it's warm, it's fun. It's like, what can we do? Thank you, honey. Yeah, it wasn't too bad here. We got like a layer of snow, then ice, then snow. And it was that layer of ice that kind of messed things up, but we can drive around our town now. It's all good. I hope you are doing good too. Taro, how are you? Welcome in. Sit back, relax. I give myself permission to be a ball of light, a beacon for the path that I desire to travel. I give myself permission to open up to the energy of confidence. I release from all spaces and places any energy that is not mine, anything that I have picked up from today. I return it to where it comes from. I just simply let it go. Welcome in, Progressive Potato. I give myself permission again to be a light. And while we're setting up the space, if you want to grab your candle, the list is still open. Link is in the bio to grab your intention candle, to use this full moon Leo energy. And what's the word I'm looking for? Encompass, I think, is a good word. Encompass or embrace is another word for, I guess, what I'm looking for. This energy of Leo. Become that bright light on your path. Become that beacon of light so that everything that you want, it's attracted to it, like a moth to a flame, or, like a bug to a light. Become that bright, shining light that becomes irresistible to the things that you want. I give myself permission to be in the space of receiving. You know what, guys? No, I have some. It's like, I don't think I grabbed any candles. Let me set up the candles too. My bad. I think maybe there's enough in this package. I might have to grab another package. Thank you for reposting, honey. Hang on. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12 in there. I'll have to grab another package, but it's okay. I can wait till we've set up the space. I left my new packages of candles in the other room. But again, link is in the bio to grab your intention candle that we will be doing behind us here momentarily when we've got the energetic space set up, when we've got the vibe right. I give myself permission to reach in and release lack of confidence from the maternal line. Breathe into your body for this. Breathing out, release. Letting go. I release any lack of confidence that has traveled through the maternal line, specifically, is what I'm feeling. Pushing that energy out. Let's go back to that topic of receiving. This is going to be really key for this moon, for this Leo energy, is being open to receiving. I give myself permission to step into the feeling of worthiness of receiving. Oh, Cassidy, I'm glad you're here though. Welcome in. How is this Leo full moon energy feeling for you? I am worthy of receiving, and I am worthy of growing what I receive as well. Ooh, that's a big one. Let's get into the stomach for that one. Let's get really deep in that. Breathing in slowly, breathing out. I open the door for growth. I open the door of acceptance of growth. I let worthiness fill my body. Really getting into those lower chakras first, letting worthiness fill the sacral, the solar, and the root. Thank you for consenting, Patricia. Chaotic energy, been wedding stuff and work stuff, art stuff. Cassidy, that's a lot. We'll sit back and relax here. Patricia, thank you for your awesomes. We're really going to work on calibrating this energy of worth, this energy of receiving, which I think would be great for all the activities you have going on before we start our candles. And again, link is in the bio to grab your intention candle. The list is open and we will start programming here shortly. Thank you, Patricia, for sharing the live. I give myself permission to release resistance. Yes. Resistance to the push. Oh, how do we feel about that? The universe has been pushing you. Thank you for the finger hearts and the rose, Cassidy. The universe has been lovingly pushing you further, pushing you towards the things that you desire. Release the resistance. Let yourself fall right into it. Let yourself discover. I think that's a key component of this topic that we're in right now, is that you might be waiting for all the answers before diving into this energy, stepping foot on this path. And here's the thing, which is both magical, but I understand can be kind of nerve-wracking, is when you're not going to receive all the answers, because part of that journey, part of that growth, part of receiving that wealth and abundance is learning as you go, is trusting yourself as you go, learning how to shift, how to stretch, how to morph as you go. So I release the resistance and accept a path of discovery. Opening that energy. Thank you for liking the live, Patricia. How are we feeling about that now? I think we're going to get a little bit deeper into that as well, though. I give myself permission to release any unresolved trauma surrounding failure or surrounding being perceived as a failure. Let this come up. I feel this really bubbling up hard between the solar and sacral chakras. I also do see some of this coming out of the root as well, though. So breathing in, gather this energy up where you can feel it kind of like, making its energy known. Cassidy. So breathing it in, breathe it out as far as you can go. Let that energy out, let it go. I release from all timelines the energy of the fear, rather, of being a failure or perceived as a failure. Whitney, thank you. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How is the full moon treating you? We are about to start programming our candles. For anyone just popping in, link is in the bio. The list is still open to grab your intention candle. If you feel the moon speaking to you, if you feel the energy of Leo speaking to you, to get into your most confident energy, to get into your most accepting energy, accepting of abundance, accepting of your new path, your highest timeline, your highest path, link is in the bio to grab your intention candle, and we will start programming them in just a moment, and then we will have our ceremony back here. I am good, Whitney. Thank you for asking. Feeling refreshed. I got some good sleep this weekend. Sharzad, welcome in. How are you? Leo is going to really give you that boost, that courage, because remember, the sign of Leo is a lion. The sign of Leo is charismatic. It's magnetic. It pulls everything to it, and it understands how to grow it. You do. Set your moon water out. You're ready, Sharzad? Yes. Okay. So set your moon water out, order your candle, and hang out here with us for this energy healing. Those are the 3 things on everyone's list. I allow myself to be guided through with light. Thank you for the It's Corin Cassidy. Moon Gaze, welcome in. How are you? How is this full moon treating you? Ooh. I feel like we need to hit the heart. The heart is like, don't look at me just yet. And I'm like, but I want to look at you. We need to do something with the heart here to set up this space. We need to do something with the heart here to really activate what we've been working on to set up this space. That's normal during a full moon for sure. Thank you for sharing, Sharzad. Thank you. Yeah, full moons really bring up a lot, but I feel like this energy of Leo is really going to help soften it with its magnetism and with its warmth. So let's open up the heart. I give myself permission to be celebrated, to be recognized. That's another piece to this, being able to receive the manifestations you want. You have to let yourself feel worthy of being noticed by them, feel worthy of being celebrated when they happen to you. Again, that's that receptive energy that they vibrate on, that they come from, that they work with. It's the same kind of energy that Leo encompasses, right? All right, opening that heart more. I sat down and wrote my vows for my wedding and had to stop so many times because I almost cried. Cassidy, oh, let it out. So when you start to feel that happening, get everything out onto the paper and you'll have some really cool stuff to help put together your vows. That would be really cool. I love that. I give myself permission to awaken to my worth of receiving under this full moon. Opening up the heart space more. And actually, let me put a comment in. There are 5 candles left. Where's the comment button? There it is. There are 5 candles left. Link is in the bio to grab yours. And we will start programming in just a moment. Oops, I can't type. Candles left. Link in bio. Or wait, Whitney, what was it? Link in the pie hole? Is that what we said? Link in the pie hole, something like that. I tried to keep it short and sweet, but so badly wanted to just yap. Aww. I love that though. Sounds like you have a lot of good energy, a lot of good moments. I love that. I give my heart permission to be loved. Yeah, so I think it was last week. I said something like link in Pio or something. And I think it was Whitney and someone else said link in the pie hole. And I was like, that's hilarious. I don't even know. I told Whitney, I was like, I'm gonna have to make a caption that says that one day and just like not say anything and see if not just if anyone notices, but if anyone says anything. That'd be hilarious. Oh, I love that, Cassidy. Oh. Do you have the iPhone? Is that what it is? Breathing in again to the heart. I operate in the energy of being receptive. I operate in the energy of being celebrated. The things we were just talking about, I really want these to be instilled in the heart before we start programming these candles. I give myself permission to operate from a space of complete love for myself. They really have been, Cassidy. I love myself enough to let myself be deserving, feel deserving, walk with that worthiness and that deservingness of the things that I desire. Ooh, opening that up. Oh, releasing. Okay, here's what it is. Releasing the energy of imposter syndrome. I don't hate the liquid thing. I don't know. I didn't really like it, but I'm like adapting to it. Thank you for following. Is it Mauve Grave? Welcome in. So again, I release from all spaces and places, all timelines, within my DNA, the energy of imposter syndrome. I cannot be an imposter just because I don't know what I don't know. Let that sink in for a second. You cannot be an imposter for not knowing what you simply just don't know. For having not experienced what you haven't experienced yet, right? Oh, really? I haven't really noticed that, Cassidy. You will learn, you will grow. That's how you become the expert. Imposter syndrome is just simply doubt. That's all it is. It's just doubt from the unknown. And again, you have to experience to learn, to discover, to know. Let's take some energy off the back of the head, I'm feeling like. Oh, good night, Cassidy. I hope you have a good night. Removing stress off the shoulders, off the back of the head. I release the stress of having tasks to do, especially when it relates to the life that you're trying to create. When it relates to the life that you're trying to call in, I release the pressure. Releasing pressure. Thank you for liking the live, Karina. Asking your highest self, asking your subconscious to connect and reevaluate these tasks that need to be done in order to call in your highest timeline, in order to start walking on your highest path. Help you reevaluate and find what feels good, find that flow. Is there a filter on my face? What is that? Or is it just the focus? I'm so confused. It looks weird. That's not what's important, but anyway. How are you, Karina? How are you feeling? How is the full moon treating you? I think we're gonna go ahead and start programming. Again, link is in the bio to grab your candle. The list is still open. Why am I trying to use my mouse to type on my phone? Don't ask me, I don't know. And let me just put it in the comment. There we go. Thank you for liking the live, Alyssa. And I'll pin it for a second here. All right, let's start programming. Actually, let me also number them. Where is my Sharpie? I think I took my Sharpie in the kitchen. Did I? Girl. Maybe one of these other markers will work just fine. Let's see, I've got a blue. Let's see how this works. Should work. Oh, what is that? I'm trying to write on these candles and I'm getting blue marker all over me. All right. And I'm gonna start programming them now. Alila, are you still in here? You're gonna be number 1. Number 1. Do you remember that episode of SpongeBob? This is like so random, where they find the grave of, was it Smitty Warburman Jensen or something? Do you remember that crazy name? And on his grave it said he was number 1. That just reminded me of that. All right, and again, link is in the bio to grab your candle while I am programming. If you feel the call, if you feel the push, if you feel that inkling to step into your bravest, your most confident, your most self-assured energy, so you walk with that on your path, you walk with that energy leading you, so you get to your manifestations faster, so you get to the life that you want faster, because you are walking with that energy of, I know who the fuck I am, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I am going to get there by whatever means necessary. Link is in the bio to use this energy. It'll say TikTok live, Leo full moon. We have had people get results in as little as 24 hours. I have clients who are doing a year's worth at a time with me, who are building businesses, who are stepping into their most confident selves, their most self-assured selves, the embodiment of everything that they have wanted to be in that short amount of time. So again, link is in the bio to grab your candle. These are not just wishes. These are not just, hey, let me send out a wish and hope something happens. No. You get an energy reading as well from me. So I send an energy reading to your email so that you understand where should you focus, what should you look at. Maybe it's a piece of advice from the universe. Maybe it's the encouragement you've been needing from the universe. So you get this invaluable feedback to help push you, to help guide you, so that you learn how to work with yourself. That's the whole point of this energy healing, is learning how to work with yourself, what your energy needs, how it really functions best. So again, link is in the bio to grab your candle, and I'm gonna start programming them now. All right, so number 1 is Leela, and I saw you were here. And I also read a bit of the energy as I program. So take a big deep breath in, Leela. Breathing out, anchoring in. You have a ton of green, and then you have like this big spot of purple. Honey, Smitty Warburman. I don't even know, but that's it. So anchoring in. So green and purple. This is energy that operates from, I understand what love is for myself. I understand what love is surrounding my path. And my intuition is now my guide. I feel like your intuition is like really plugged in. I feel like it's really vibrating. Have you been exercising your intuition a lot here lately? Because it just feels like you have this really nice balance. Like your intuition is like this beacon, and it's making like this noise and this vibration, and like you're following it. You're like, yes, I'm trusting, I'm doing, I'm going. The universe says not to eat yellow snow. It's not lemon flavored. That's a really good piece of advice. Thank you for your candle order, Jillian. All right, and again, link is in the bio to grab your candles. The list is still open while I'm programming. And I believe that means there are only 4 candles left. So link is in the bio. I just saw that, Jillian. Thank you. I need to be able to let go of my past relationships. I've been working so hard on it and trusting my intuition. I love that, Leela. I'm so happy you are trusting your intuition. You're on track. You're on point. Just really keep trusting those pushes. Really keep trusting when you have that feeling inside of you like, okay, I need to do this. Break the pattern. Break the pattern and shift. So filling that up. And Jillian, you will be number 11 on my list, by the way. Filling this with Reiki. I love that. I just told everyone earlier when we started, set out your moon water, go grab your candle, link in the bio, and come hang out here and get this energy healing. So wrapping this up, sealing it up, putting it in a bubble. Richard, you are number 2. Are you still here, Yarvison? The moon is so beautiful. I mean, it's always beautiful, but definitely set your moon water out tonight. You can set your Baja Blast moonlight too. I love that. It would work. If you want to set a drink out, or you want to set water out that's drinkable, you can do that. All right, Yarvison, take a big deep breath in. Breathing out, anchoring in. What you just got too, Yarvison, was trust your gut. I love that. Just crazy comment. First thing as you come in. I love that. That's really my style. But hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling under this full moon? And then you had, Yarvison, you had orange and red energy, just huge orange and red energy. And I'm hearing pump up your confidence, boost up that confidence. Trust your decision-making power. Trust that you can make the right decisions. It's just like so loud, but it's amazing. Oh, Damien, I am so sorry. Well, welcome in, sit back, relax, let that float away from your mind. Enjoy the energy of the Leo full moon. How does that feel for you, Yarvison, what I'm saying here? I'm hearing kick it into high gear. Have you been working with any spirit guides lately? Because that felt like it came from a spirit guide. They literally said kick it into high gear. I like it. I'll take it. Well, you've got a spirit guide telling you. So there you go. There's part of your message. Filling this with Reiki. Wrapping this up, sealing this up. Meditate and see if you can talk with him. It feels kind of like a male guide, male energy is kind of what I feel. So again, if you're just popping in, I am programming our full moon candles. Link is in the bio to grab yours. Let me tell you a little bit about this moon. We are in the sign of Leo. Leo is a bright, warm, confident, charismatic, magnetic sign. This is the moon under which to get yourself into that type of energy, to be in the space of magnetism, to be in the space of I can. Instead of thinking about all the things that could go wrong, Leos think about what can I do? How can it turn out? What is the best case scenario? How can I turn something into my favor? That's what Leo does. That's what you need to make room for, especially when you are manifesting, when you are consciously and consistently manifesting. That's the kind of energy you need within you. So again, tonight's the night to step into that with this energy. And link is in the bio to grab your candle. We have had people see results in as little as 24 hours. I have clients who are doing years worth of candles with me at a time, stepping into their most confident timelines, stepping into the version of them that they had been dreaming of and doing it at warp speed with these candles. People building businesses with them, getting jobs, finding the loves of their life. You can use these for anything. You're going to learn how to work with yourself. You're going to learn how to shift with your energy. You're going to start to understand who you are. So I don't just burn these candles and we're done. I'm going to send you a mini energy reading to the email you use at checkout so that you can start learning how things are connected, because you might not think, okay, well, I've been trying to get a new job, but I didn't realize the fact that within my heart, I'm dealing with this intense fear of rejection, and that's what's been blocking me. Like, things like that will come through. Connections that you may not have recognized. So again, link is in the bio to grab your candle. It'll say Leo Full Moon Ceremony. I love being a Leo, especially when the moon is in Leo. It completely changes my entire perspective, doesn't it? It like you are in your element. You are swimming in this energy. Like, it is supercharged and it feels so good. All right, number 3. Let me write that 3 better. Where'd that blue marker just go? So I think if I had to choose to be another sign, it would be between Leo and Virgo. Leo does feel so, so good. Okay, who was number 3 on my list? It's Sharzad. Sharzad, are you still here? All right, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. And again, if you're just popping in, list is still open, link in bio to grab your candle. And thank you, Alyssa and Melissa for liking the live. Sharzad, you have everything green, all green energy, green like my dress. And the message right now is love yourself enough. And you may be thinking like, well, I do, but this is like love beyond, if that makes sense. This is loving yourself beyond just right here. Love yourself infinitely. This is probably going to make more sense as it vibrates energetically through your energy more than it does just with the words that I'm saying. Love yourself into success. How does that feel? What is that bringing up for you? Now filling this with Reiki. Then wrapping this up, sealing it up. And again, the energy reading that I'm doing right now while I'm programming the candle isn't just the energy reading you get. Thank you, Bruna, for liking the live. You get I read your flames, so you get another whole energy reading that I'm gonna send to your email. This is just what I feel when I initially program the candles. So this is just kind of like a clue to where we're gonna start as your candle burns and as we continue the energy healing portion of this ceremony. So yeah. Number 4 is Cherish. Cherish, I don't think I saw Cherish in here. Well, unless you snuck in. Did you sneak in, Cherish? I don't think. Oh, I love that, Sharzad. All right, so I'm gonna bring over Cherish's energy. And again, if you don't have time to stay for the whole live, that's okay. You can still grab your candle. We will do them right here behind me. We're gonna do the whole thing behind me in a minute. And I will still send you your energy reading to the email that you use at checkout. So you don't have to be here for these to work. I'm gonna have your energy in this candle. This is where your energy is gonna reside. It's where it's gonna hang out as we do the energy healing portion. All right, so pulling over Cherish's energy, anchoring in, ooh, super, super bright violet and purple. And I know Cherish has been on a bit of a journey finding her soul purpose, so this makes a lot of sense. I just feel like this newfound wave, like this door has been busted open, this door of I'm gonna climb out of, how should I phrase this? It's like I'm gonna climb up from this level that I've been on to the next level. I'm gonna take things higher. It's set in stone, and so it is. I love it. Thank you, Melissa, for your candle order. So guys, that means there are 3 candles left. Link is in the bio, just 3. So again, if you feel that pull, you feel that spark, you feel that inkling of, yes, I know I need to embody more of this Leo energy. I know that I should. Guess what? You can. You can and you will. You deserve it. It is within you. Take a chance. We have had people again see results in as little as 24 hours. We have people get job offers, find the loves of their life, make new friends. We have had people get themselves out of bad situations and start living on their own. having their own, you know, being able to live their own life as a happy, free person. I have a couple clients who do a year's worth at a time of candles with me to build their businesses, step into that most confident version of themselves. So again, link is in the bio to grab your candle. There are only 3 left. So finishing Cherish's candle, filling it with Reiki. Ooh, hand is hot on this one. Ooh, wrapping it up, sealing it up. Ooh, I love when you really feel the heat. And we have, who's next? This is Kim. Kim, are you in here tonight? I don't think Kim's in here, unless she snuck in. And actually, let me put a comment in here so that people know. 3 candles left. Candles. Just so I don't have to say it over and over and over. I don't want to talk your head off. All right, so Kimberly. All right, pulling over Kimberly's energy. Kim is a client that does candles with me every month. She's been doing them probably for a solid 6 months now, and the shift in her energy has been beautiful. So we track the progress of your energy as well. So again, these aren't just like one and done candles, send a wish. You're gonna learn how to work with yourself. You're going to learn what your energy needs. You're going to learn how to alchemize your emotions. You're going to learn how to flow with the cycles of the moon. So it's not just burn a candle, let's go home, we're done, I send you your energy reading and you're out the door. No. So we track progress. We keep up with the movement and we learn how to flow. So pulling over Kim's energy, anchoring in. Whoa. Bright pink, bright red. I'm hearing something about success for her in this, monetary success. We have been working on a lot of like feeling physically well, feeling like energetically nourished, but there is something about like monetary success coming through her with this one tonight. Trusting a new idea, trusting a chance. So interesting. I wish she were here to talk about it. So I'm going to fill it up. And again, if you don't have time to stay for the live, you can still grab your candle. I will still send your reading to the email used at checkout. So you'll still get your energy reading and your feedback. Wrapping it up, sealing it up. Thank you, Alyssa, for liking the live. And again, 3 candles left. Link is in the bio. Again, these aren't just little wishes. This is if you're ready to get on track, you're ready to get in flow. Link is in the bio. There are actually only 2 candles left. Someone else just put it in order. So link in bio for the last 2, not least 2, last 2 candles. And I'll grab that person's name in a minute. Thank you for the follow, Lady Shay. Welcome in. Oh, I believe there is 1 candle left now. Link in bio. All right, so who wants that last one? Better go, go, go. All right, so now we have Derek, who is actually Kim's husband. I am doing a candle for Kim, Derek, and their daughter, Brinkley. By the way, fun fact, and I know Kimberly wouldn't mind me sharing it, Derek, her husband, joined the live with her, started watching these with her whenever she found me, and he came in as a skeptic. He came in like really not believing in this, but he was like, you know what, I'll try it, whatever. It's 22 bucks, let's do it. that was kind of like his feelings on it. And so the very first night I did a candle for him and I read his energy. I spoke about who he was without knowing anything about him, and ever since then he does candles with us now. So that's been a fun time. So pulling over Derek's energy, anchoring in. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful deep blue energy. And I finally feel that energy. I know who I am. Isn't it, honey? I love it. I love that he joined with her, and, you know, just to be supportive in the least, you know, even if he never like came back, but, you know, it's just so nice that he joined to be supportive with her. And then he like took a leap of faith. He's like, I'll try it. And here we are. Now the whole family does candles. All right. So his energy again feels like, I know who I am. I think I have figured out the flow is what I hear. I think I have figured out the flow. Oh, now his energy has permission to be his most successful self. Yes, I love it. Feeling this with Reiki. Absolutely, honey. That's really what you learn to do in this energy healing. Feeling this a bit more, and I'll speak more speak more to that, about it, to it, whatever. Then wrapping this up, sealing it up, putting it in a bubble. So the more that you do this energy healing, the more that you learn how to take those leaps of faith, because you are relying on your intuition, your sixth sense, your gut feeling, whatever you want to call it, however you identify it. We tend to think of it as more of like this mystical, mythical energy, and that's just, oh, I have wax all in my hair. That's just not really exactly what it is. Yes, is it magical? Yes. Is it mystical? Yes. But our intuition is like that 20/20 vision that sees like way, way beyond in the future. It has already put together all of the pieces. It has already put together all of that information that we necessarily can't see yet from where we're standing. It is a form of logic, but it's a logic that's kind of a bit beyond our conscious understanding or our conscious perception. Does that make sense? So it's not just trusting a feeling, it's trusting that your energy has seen the pattern, has seen the pieces, has gathered the correct information, and that's what's guiding you. Does that make sense? So yeah, you learn how to do that a lot in this energy healing, and it will take you to some incredible places that you haven't thought of. Your mind really opens to, well, what else can I do? You know, what else is possible for me? And it'll open those doors where you're like, I didn't think I could. I didn't even know that was like in the realm of possibilities for me. I really needed to hear that. I treat my intuition like it's something esoteric, honey. And I mean, it is kind of mystical and magical, right? But there is that very logical component to it that I don't think people speak enough to. Maybe it's just from not really like understanding or putting the pieces together like that. But it is a form of logic. It's equal parts magical and logic for sure. Oh, honey, yeah, there is this very logical part to it. All right, and again, I believe, is it 1 or 2 candles left? I don't remember now. 1 or 2 candles left. Link is in the bio to grab them. Again, we're going to put them on the tray back here, do our ceremony. I'm going to send you a mini energy reading so you get feedback about what you need to know. Maybe it's a piece of encouragement, something that the universe is going to give you to help guide you on this path to your success. So you're going to learn how to work with yourself. You're getting invaluable feedback from the universe. And again, link in bio to grab the last 1 or 2. I lost count. Not the least, just the last on the list. And you can grab them while I'm programming, but once I'm done programming and everything's on the tray, list is closed. All right, so this one is going to be Brinkley, their daughter. Ooh. pulling over Brinkley's energy, anchoring in. Oh, okay, this makes a lot of sense. I see like green energy up here, pink energy down here, and given the stage of life that she's in, she's their daughter again, so she's younger. I feel like this morph between these two phases of life, this growing phase of life. And I'm hearing stay steady, hold steady, trust the transition. Trust your gifts, I'm hearing like really trust your knowledge, especially when it comes to things like in school, which she is still in school at her age. That feels so good. Feeling this with Reiki. And wrapping it up, sealing it up, putting it in a bubble. Number 8 is Alyssa. You are up. All right, are you ready, Alyssa? All right, breathe in, breathing out, anchoring in. Alyssa, you're gonna laugh at this. I think we're all gonna laugh a little bit at this, but the food energies are coming through again, but it's you'll get what I mean. It is so beautiful. I don't know how I feel about these Grammys though. I don't know anything about the Grammys. I'm just gonna be real honest with you. I don't know. I have no clue. All right, so just hang with me for a second, Alyssa, as I say what I'm about to say. I smelled cheese, and you're gonna be like, that doesn't sound so good. Hang on. But it's like fine dining, like we're in a fine dining restaurant. There's all these like really nice cheeses. I love like goat cheese. I love really old aged cheddar. Like I want all the fancy cheeses. So that's, you're probably still like, this is still crazy, right? But we're in this fine dining setting when we have like champagne and we have like a charcuterie board, I guess, in front of us at this fine dining restaurant. And hang on, let me anchor this in. So what I'm feeling, what I'm getting from the, you had me at cheese. I love it. Happy full moon, Cherish. We just did your candle. Welcome in. How are you? So this makes sense for the intention that we're focusing on tonight with you. It's like, okay, I trust that I am a fancy motherfucker. I am brilliant. I am this beautiful, magical ball of energy. I deserve to be sitting in this fine dining restaurant enjoying anything and everything that I want. Does that make sense? Damien, I know. That's why I was like, just stick with me when you hear me say that it smelled like cheese. Like, just give me a second to explain myself. Because I know that sounded like absolutely wild, didn't it? Oh, Cherish. Yes, I remember yours, so I can go back to it in a second. Cheese and wine, how French, right? Filling this up with energy. Then wrapping this up, sealing it up. Okay, literally just booked a facial tonight to treat myself. I'm bougie as fuck. I love it. Can you add like a cheese and wine platter or champagne, something with that facial? You should. Okay, Cherish, back to you. What I felt for yours, you had bright, I mean bright violet energy and purple energy. And I think it makes a lot of sense with the Soul Purpose Journey program that you were working through. But what I feel and what I saw was like this ladder of you on the current level that you're on. And you're like, I'm climbing up to the next level. And so it is. I am getting myself out of where I currently am and I'm going to the next level. That's just all there is to it. I'm trusting, I'm flowing, I'm going. It was so strong and it was just so clear. And so that's what I felt in your programming. And again, link in the bio to grab your candle. There's 1 or 2 left, I lost count. So if you want that last 1 or 2, go ahead and grab it now. That's all there is. I'm so glad you love it, Cherish. All right, so next we have number 9, which is Allie. Tarot and Ferrets, are you still in here? Why am I getting stopped up? This is weird. All right, this is your package candle. Maybe, am I picking up on your stuffiness? And then the next candle will be the one that I want to do for you guys. Oh, Tarot, I am so sorry. It's rough being sick. It is so hard. All right, so pulling over your energy, anchoring in. All right, so I feel like this one is very supportive as well. It's tapping into a very confident, soothing energy. Oh, Tarot. Well, then I think this candle is perfect then, because I just see like this warm, it's like a salt glow, or salt lamp glow, that very warm orange energy. And it's just, it feels like it's going to keep that fire of confidence, that fire of motivation burning. So it just feels extremely supportive. So that's the first one here for you. Filling it with Reiki. Help keep you boosted and animated as your body heals, your spirit heals, your emotions heal. Wrapping it up, sealing it up. And again, let me actually look at how many candles are left. I don't know, I think it's 2. But so I have a correct number. I might have lost count, it could be 3. Sometimes I don't count good. Oh, Damien got a candle, so that means there is exactly 1 left. So whoever has been feeling the pull, whoever has been feeling the tingle, now is your chance. There is exactly 1 candle left. You're so welcome, Tarot. All right, and I am gonna have to grab more candles. Ooh, I think I have some right here. I think I got some right here. Oh, that's okay, Damien. Don't worry. We can pull it from your energy. Don't you worry. What was that? 13, 14, 15. I just needed 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I just needed 2. This package is annoying. Okay. Back to it. So, Allie, this is going to be the candle that is for all of you, for your family. Pulling over everyone's energy. So I'm doing an extra supportive candle for Tarot and Ferret's family right now. You are so welcome. Thank you for letting me do this extra candle for you too. Filling it with bright white healing light. And here comes in some pure green heart energy too. So much love, so much healing. Holding you all in that space of comfort so that you can breathe, you can concentrate, you can focus on healing and feeling settled, feeling supported. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Oh wait, no, I need 1 more candle because that makes 16 candles. 16 candles. Didn't do that on purpose, but that does make 16 instead of our normal 15. Next we have Jillian. Are you still in here, Jillian? Did I number this one? I did. All right. I feel like I already see your energy coming over, but let's breathe in again anyway. Breathe out, anchoring in. You have a bright, like bubblegum pink energy about you that's coming through for me. And I'm hearing the universe say, let this out more. Let this out more authentically. Don't feel like you have to impress. Don't feel like you have to placate to people. Just let this naturally shine without worry, because this is your power and your strength. This is your luck, if you will, if you want to call it luck. Does that make sense? Anchoring that in, filling it with Reiki. Oops. Hang on a second. I just got a little thingy. Okay, anyway, back to what we were doing. How does that feel for you, hearing that, and then putting this in a bubble? TikTok's being weird and gave me some kind of notice. Happens from time to time. I love that. I've been opening up because I've had a strong, hard, independent mindset. I get that. Yeah. There is, behind every really strong, hard, independent mindset is this energy that just wants to love, wants to express love, wants to receive love. So that makes a lot of sense. And that independent mindset it's what's been protecting you so far, right? It's what's been carrying you through. It's what has felt safe so far. So I get it. Makes sense. But usually the most independent are the most loving, or wanting to be loved. Okay. We are on number 14. Wait. Oh, no. I'm dumb. We're on number 12. What is wrong with me? We're on number 12. Jillian, you're 11. All right, number 12 is Melissa. Melissa, are you still in here? You almost skipped the line. What do you mean? Oh, because of what number you are, or what number you would be. It does make me feel safe, but I would love to have somebody else to fall onto. I totally get that. Totally get that. Yep. Should you, Damien? I'm gonna fill out the rest of the list. I have to after Melissa's, and we'll look at that. All right, take a big deep breath in, Melissa. Breathing out, anchoring in. I saw a bunch of orange energy up here, and then I saw some red and yellow energy below it. And I'm hearing the words slow, or word, I guess it's one word, slow burn. Erica, did you get the last candle? Welcome in. I did see it go out of stock. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for your candle order. How are you feeling? All right, so this energy again that I'm seeing for you, Melissa, again, the word was slow burn. So slow burn to this build of confidence. Slow burn to this mega platform of safety that you're building. So really the base of that message is don't rush it here. This word comes up from time to time and it's kind of funny sounding, but it was like build in a juicy manner. Really enjoy all the levels, all the layers, all the exploration to this. I mean, let it feel good. Does that make sense? I'm glad you're doing good, Erica. Filling this with Reiki. And then wrapping it up, sealing it up. Baby steps, don't rush anything. Exactly. There are times in your healing, times in this energy work where baby steps are needed. We're just really getting into the process, really being present in the process, absorbing everything about it is needed. There are times when that happens. This is one of them for you, and it feels really good. All right, now we are on 13, which I need to fill out the list because I don't know who 13 is. Who is number 13? Do you like the faces I make when I'm thinking? I'm like, okay, we had Melissa. Jillian, Melissa, Rachel. And then Honey. Damien, I think you were one off. You're 15. You're 15. Yes, puppy. My puppy's over here. Right here. Hello, puppy. She's nudging me. And then Erica, it is you. Oh. Okay. Rachel. That's probably what it was, Damien, yeah. Not counting the extra one. Rachel, are you still in here? I'll give you just a second. There you are. All right. Take a big deep breath in. Breathing out. Anchoring in. Ooh. I saw a, hang on, I have to burp. Sometimes this makes you burp. The energy moving. So I saw a big burst of green up top and a big burst of deep blue at the bottom. And what I'm hearing is finding this balance between being logical and being more emotional, if you will. So really finding how to build that bridge between those two ideas, those two emotions, and how they can influence each other, how they can really be in perfect balance with one another so that you feel safe and you feel good in how you operate, so that you don't feel too pulled to one end, like, oh, I'm operating too logically and being kind of cold, or on the other end, I'm operating too emotionally and people think I'm just like, you know, blubbering. Does that make sense? How does that feel for you? But that bright blue, or it's not bright, it's bright in the sense of like how I'm seeing it, but the color is like a deep, rich blue. Feels good? Good. But that is like, thank you, Dylan, for the heart me. How are you? Welcome in. So that blue energy is like the opening of diving into the wisdom of the universe. So getting really comfortable listening more with the universe in order to understand how to make this balance happen. So filling this with Reiki. Do I have blue on my finger? I have blue on these fingers. Wrapping this up, sealing it up, putting it in a bubble. All right, number 14. Honey, are you still in here? Every time I say your name, honey, I literally see like honeycomb, honey dripping. Thank you for the sundae and the rose, Dylan. I didn't even know they had a sundae bowl. I love that. All right, take a big deep breath in, breathing out, anchoring in. I love it. And then kind of much like the color of honey, which I know honey can be more amber, but I see yellow. I see just like this golden yellow energy coming through. I'm hearing sink into your happiness. I'm hearing sink into your vulnerability. Mary, welcome in. How are you? How is the full moon treating you tonight? How does that feel for you, honey, hearing those two things? Feeling this with Reiki. Oh, Mary. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Yeah, the full moon tends to pull forward. Feels amazing. I love it, honey. The full moon tends to pull forward a lot of emotions because, you know, when there's a full moon, it brings up the tides as well. And we're made of a lot of water, right? We have a lot of water in us as well. So similarly, it pulls up. Think of it this way. It's pulling up emotions. It's pulling up the things that we need to take a look at, we need to examine. And that could be anything. That could be emotional, that could be physical. That's what it's doing. So sometimes that can feel interesting. I'll use that word. Feel kind of off. I would definitely focus on grounding if the full moon makes you feel kind of off. Anyone in here, if it makes you feel kind of off, I mean like literally go step on the ground outside, or you know, if your yard is ice like mine, you could literally ice skate on my yard right now. Sit inside and think about, you know, being out in nature and connecting with earth energy that way and getting centered, getting grounded, feeling safe, feeling stable. All right, Damien. No, what I'm gonna do is this. I thought I had another. I'm pretty sure I do. Hang on, Damien. I'm not trying to leave you hanging. I'm just looking for something. I mean, we don't technically need it, but I would just prefer it. I would just prefer it. What is that? That's a shell. I was like, what's in my drawer? Yeah, it's really cold here too. Literally, I almost broke my ass today trying to take my dog out to play. Fun times. Okay. All right, Damien. I was just looking how I carved your name in because I didn't remember doing that. All right, take a big deep breath in. Breathing out. Anchoring in. I see green and I see pink, but they're a little bit fuzzy. And I think that makes a lot of sense with kind of getting thrown off kilter or just having that interaction that you had today. Like, that's kind of disruptive to your energy, right? So what I'm hearing is bringing that balance back in, reactivating that love energy, not just like romantic love, but that loving energy for your life, that passion for life, that focus, that interest on life, just finding that newfound breath of fresh air with it all. Does that make sense? Thank you for liking the live, Dylan. So filling this with Reiki. And then wrapping it up, sealing it up. And then last but not least, Erica. Erica, I do have a question for you as well, if you're still in here. If you're not in here, oh, there you are. I see you. I don't do it often, but from time to time I do. Were you interested in learning Reiki? Just a question, no pressure, just wondering. Just curious. You're probably like, why are you curious? Would you like to learn Reiki, I would say, within the next few weeks to a month? We could talk about having a class together. I just really feel that pull for you. Okay, let me send you an email about Reiki class too, and we can talk about it. Awesome. All right, so now let's do your candle. All right, so breathe in, breathing out, anchoring in. I see a base of red, and then above it I see this kind of like misty pink. I do feel like a new, how do I describe it? Like a new center, a new sense of safety within is being uncovered. It's being unveiled. Like it's starting to actually manifest within your energy. And a portal, if you will, or a door opening to see more of the beauty that exists within your life, within the life that surrounds you. I feel like that's part of why I had that question for you, because it seems like you're stepping into a new space of energy. Does that make sense? Is that what's been like going on for you over there? Because I feel like it's coming, like it's coming towards you. Very interesting. All right, wrapping this up, sealing it up. Okay. And then for Allie, I don't know if you're still in here. I just wanted to let you know, if you are still in here, I'm gonna put your family candle on my evil eye silver hand. So it's gonna be beside the tray. It's still a part of the same energy, but I just feel like I should put it there. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's not off to the side getting punished or anything. In fact, quite the opposite. But I just wanted to let you know. So you're like, why is my candle over there? Okay. Waxing my hair. Oh my God. Okay. Do I have a lighter? I'm pretty sure I do. Try not to spill these, because that would be something I would do. Okay. So I'll call them out again as I put them on. 1 is Leela. 2 is Richard. 3 is Sharzad. 4 is Cherish. 5 is Kim. 6 is Derek. 7 is Brinkley. 8 is Alyssa. 9 is Allie. And then 10 is Allie's family candle. Let me go ahead and stick it over here. And then 11 is Jillian. 12 is Melissa. 13 is Rachel. 14 is Honey. 15 is Damien. 16 is Erica. All right. Actually, I'm gonna scoot the table just a bit this way, and then I'm gonna move you guys a bit that way. Actually, I might scoot you a little forward too. Yeah, something like that. All right. Asking Archangels Michael and Gabriel and Divine White Light to surround this space, to lead the energy, to guide their energy, show them the way, give them the courage. Interesting. Who is number 2? There we go. 2 is Richard. That symbolically makes a lot of sense. Richard, your candle was like, kick it up a notch. Oh, Lulu, my candle was on the evil eye last time and the energy was incredible. I'm so glad you loved it, Leela. I love that little evil eye hand I have. All right. I give myself permission to be a beacon of light. I give myself permission to have hope. I give myself permission to rise to the occasion. Ooh, let's get deep in those lower chakras. Even if you don't have a candle, this energy healing is for all of you. I rise to the occasion of life. Opening up the doors of those lower chakras. Thank you for liking the live, everyone. I give myself permission to have hope beyond my dreams. Now let that sink in for a second, and I'll say it again. I let myself have hope beyond my dreams. So this is talking about a couple of things. This is talking about maybe if you need to make shifts or tweaks to your dreams, that you understand that sometimes that needs to happen and your dreams can still ultimately come true. On the other end of that, it is also speaking to not limiting yourself to just what you think is possible. Oh, Wendy, if you're speaking about family who has passed on, absolutely. Our loved ones hear us speaking to them. Our loved ones feel us speaking to them. So they are cognizant, they are aware that we are trying to communicate with them. And they try to communicate with us too. Just sometimes we are so wrapped up in our day-to-day that we have a little bit of trouble hearing and seeing the signs. Because to us, their form of communication is quite subtle. And again, we're wrapped up in our day-to-day. And sometimes it takes practice to be able to hear, see, and feel them. You know, sitting in meditation, learning how to slow our minds down, learning how to slow the noise of the world down so that we can hear our ancestors, we can hear our loved ones who have passed on. So absolutely. Oh, you guys, so I put my painting of Solo, our eldest dog, back there. Some of the OGs who were here from the beginning, they know who Solo was. She passed away about 3 years ago now. She was a fierce dog. She was so stubborn, much as a husky German Shepherd is, but she was incredible. She had such an amazing grounding energy, and I think it's perfect that she's here with us tonight. I mean, she had that, like, I mean, you just went around her and you were just so calm. That's how stabilizing her energy was. She was amazing. And she would not let any men around me that were not her dad. So she did not like me having any sort of, she did not like men approaching me at all. So actually that was sent to us by Chewy. So sometimes Chewy will send out things like that. So around that time, they were commissioning artists to do little, I think it's acrylic painting. So yeah, we got one. And it was perfect timing because she had not passed yet. She was still alive. It was just like, I don't know, I guess the universe spoke to Chewy and they sent us a painting, and then not long after she ended up passing. So it was amazing being able to have that. Thank you. She's one fierce lady, and I love it. She loved to cuddle. She loved it. She was such a big baby in the best way. Hang on. Thank you, Tarot, for the chirpy kisses. And she made a noise that was more of kind of like an oinking. Thank you for the heart me, Erica. I love how it went in the sound bowl over here. But her noise was more like an oink. I loved it. It was so cute. I give myself permission to have pride. Normally we think of pride as like this negative word. We're like, oh, you're too prideful, right? But here in this energetic healing, in this sense, in the energy we're working in now, pride being a positive word. Pride meaning you're gaining a boost of confidence. Thank you for the friendship, Erica. Pride meaning that you trust yourself. Thank you for the follow, JJ. Welcome in. You trust yourself. You are happy with what you're achieving. You are happy with the path that you are taking. Having some pride in the things that you do, the chances that you take on yourself, the work that you're putting into yourself. I'm telling you, doing this energy healing, you should be so proud of, and you should take seriously, because this isn't nothing. I know that I can't put it on paper for you and say, okay, well, in X amount of months, you know, we'll achieve this, this, and this, and this, you know, these are the mechanisms through which we'll achieve it, right? I know that I can't do that. I know we energy healers can't necessarily do that for you, but I've seen it, obviously within myself, but I've seen it with the clients that I've worked with. I've seen it happen even indirectly, you know, through their family members, you know, working with them, how it's affected, you know, the growth in relationships with their family and friends. This is just as important as taking care of your physical health, you know, doing it through all those means through which, you know, can be put on paper. Does that make sense? They are so calm and they are so steady, and yet they have this solid like pulse of confidence building in them. They feel amazing. Like when I started this energy healing, or when I got Reiki attuned, I literally had like no money to my name. I didn't have like this concept of being able to make something of myself, to do it on my own. And now here we are. I now have my own house. This is mine, no one else's. I now have this business in which I do this for you, and I'm now building a future with this, and I'm now creating a group of people who are going on this journey along with me and creating their own futures, stepping into the most abundant, limitless, badass versions of themselves with this work. This is what this can do. So the point of me telling you all of that isn't just to brag, but to drive home the importance of taking care of your energy, taking care of your spirit. It is so important that your energy is clean, if you will, that your energy is fed, that you are constantly feeding it in some way. You are helping it, you are comforting it, you are nurturing it, nourishing it as well. I think I was trying to say nourish at first before nurture. Anyway, all those words. That you're doing that to your energy. We are woven from the same fabric, right? We are connected by this fabric. So our energies do affect one another. So it is so important to tend to our energies because we are so interwoven, we are so connected. On that same token, like I just touched on a minute ago when I said, even my clients, the work that my clients have done has also helped people in their family who have not directly worked with me. So what you do also influences other energies around you. So doing this work actually sets the stage, it gets the ball rolling, it influences others around you to shift their vibrations, to raise their vibrations, to improve themselves as well. It really and truly does. That's why I focus so heavily on group programs versus one-on-one work. I still have one-on-one work available, and I always will. But when we do this as a collective, it also challenges you in a healthy way. It pushes you in a healthy way. It helps you see things, understand things you might not have if you were just doing this by yourself, because you're getting to witness other people work through things. You're getting to be a part of that collective boost as well. Does that make sense? So you might think, oh, that sounds a little counterintuitive to do group healing versus one-on-one. There's a time and a place for both, right? But group healing, again, I'm pushing it so strongly because when you get to witness and you get to be a part of someone else's healing, it amplifies your own. It gives you more courage than you thought you ever had. It allows you to look at facets of yourself you might not have ever thought to look at. How are we feeling now over there? How are you feeling in particular in your lower chakras? Sorry, I'm not trying to cover that candle, but I keep doing that. Doing it again. The chair just keeps gravitating. I'm gonna try to move a little bit. Oh, Leela. Your sacrum just popped. That's interesting. Calm and juicy, yes. And Leela, I would breathe into your heart space and ask it, what do you need me to release from you today? Breathe out, letting it go. Everyone can do this. Breathe into your heart. Even if you're feeling good, breathe in. Breathe out. I release any heavy weight. I release any lack mindset, lack energy. Sleepy, yeah, same. I release any Any disappointment? Okay. Any feelings of disappointment or fear of disappointment? That just made me burp. Okay, thank you guys. Helping release that for you over on my side. I was wide awake, but as soon as you lit the candles, I started drifting. That's a pretty common occurrence, I feel like, for most people. Like, you light the candles and it's just like everyone just goes, yeah. I love it. Imagine if we did these in person. If like we all lived in the same area and we could do these with each other in the same room. The vibes, okay? Like the vibes in this office, the vibes in this bedroom, telling you, amazing. That would be amazing if we had like little like pallets made on the floor, pillows with a blankie. Oh my god, that would be incredible. I would love to do that. I have to yawn again. Oh no, I don't think I've actually yawned much tonight. They just look so beautiful though. They look so like assured of the direction that they're going energetically. I love it. Why do I still have a restriction? What did I do? It doesn't even tell me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Oh, it's gone now. JK, it's gone. Okay, let me look at them. Oh yeah, okay, we're about where we need to be. These burned so steadily and so strongly. Gorgeous. All right, so it's time for me to start reading them. So let me tuck you in. What kind of energetic burrito would you like to be tonight? You could be anything you want to be. I think I'm gonna go for a sparkly, divine, feminine, self-love burrito. If you literally want to be like, I don't know, a shrimp burrito, you can. You can stuff it with food, or you can stuff it with more energetic concepts like I did with mine. Whatever you want to be. What kind of burrito do you want to be tonight? Tucking you in nice and snug. Grilled chicken and cheese with pink glitter. I love it. The glitter can be a tasty, edible glitter because we can do anything we want, right? Childlike joy and carbs, asada burrito. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, I thought you just meant like stuff with carbs. Carne asada burrito. I love it. I was like, I love carbs too. Throw some bread in it. Let's go. Particularly sourdough or I can't talk tonight, pumpernickel. Those are my favorites. And then sealing you in, sealing you in. Good night. Good night, good night. Maybe, hang on. Good night.